See, we got the fan on it. We're doing a forced regen right now, burning all the penetrating oil and paint off everything. Still smoked pretty bad for a while. Got new belts on it. Still gotta address that code. Regeneration in process. I don't know how many Celsius is in 1 degree. Celsius, 2 degree. I can't remember. Or yeah, to Fahrenheit. Only thing I don't like about the Texa is with Cummins Insight. If you're on Cummins Insight, this is Texa unit, which it's just fine. It works good. But on the Insight, you can do a regen and you can go from screen to screen. So if I want to do a regen, I can go into the active regen, and then I can go back to live data and I can look at everything. Whereas with the Texa unit, you can't do that. Press 1 to display the dashboard, press 2 to display the table. Oh, okay, so go over here and press 2. Oh, I see. Okay, and it'll show you a little picture here. Now this is in Fahrenheit, the other one's in Celsius. Let's got to get everything up to temp. I want to make sure it doses and all that stuff. Then I gotta go through this code and see what's going on with that. I broke this clip on the doser line right here. I got a new clip on there. Fan of their quick connect fittings, I'll tell you that. Once it starts dosing, it'll really burn the paint off. Not rubbing on there. Drips or anything like that. So that's good. This thing sure sounds funny through the air cleaner when they're running. Well, we'll see what it does. I'll be back in a bit. I got to sit here and watch this thing carefully. I found a little trick with the Texa unit. When you're doing the regen, because you can't go to the live data and monitor everything that you want to see, I unplug the USB cable and lose communication with it, plug it back in, and then I can go into the live data. Hopefully it doesn't reestablish communication on this Paccar. It works on the Cummins. Most of the time I use Insight on Cummins. This crankcase level bullshit here. You know what? I thought I had it. Check engine light went out for a minute. Crankcase air pressure. The 1402 is the one that's active. So coolant temperature is 179 degrees. I want to go look at my NOx and all that good stuff. Okay, after treatment units, permanent supply, 14.6 volts. 943 psi on crankcase pressure. Might blow the seals out of her. Might have a rear main leak with that. Where in the hell's that at? Where's all my... Oh, I think I got to go on the SCR. I think I got to go on the SCR live data. Yeah, it's not going to tell me here. I got to go back into the SCR. So let's go back down here. SCR after treatment. Go back to this one here. That's confirmed. No fault codes in there. Go to live data. That's where we want to be. Let's go down. NOx downstream 61 parts per million. NOx concentration downstream, catalyst corrected value, because it's not hot enough yet. Where the dust came from? It's like somebody drove by me or something here. There's my temperatures. She's obviously dosing. So that's upstream of the DPF. That's on that side of it, the front side of it. About downstream of the DPF, 600. Well, that's okay. That's the target temperature. Never mind. To see, that's the target temperature. It's coming up. Why does the SCR exhaust gas? Why is the SCR must not? Is it not hot enough to read yet? They're saying 32 degrees Fahrenheit. What's up with that? Why are they saying 32 degrees Fahrenheit? Huh. Last time this thing regen was 1,024 hours ago. I'm not, well, I don't know if I understand that. Regeneration? Low coolant, wonderful. Let me pour some more coolant in it. Alright, it completed the regen with no emissions codes. The only code I still have in all the whole truck, I went in through all the control modules, and this is it right here. So I got the troubleshooting procedure here. It idled down, but I idled it back up with the cruise to get the exhaust to cool down quicker. The more flow you get going through there, the faster it'll cool down. So I'm gonna let her cool down. We'll shut her down, and then got to charge the air conditioner. I got a vacuum pulling on it right now. So when I get done with the air conditioner, the last step to finish this thing is getting this figured out, this code. Well, I probably could have done that myself and not needed that troubleshooting thing, but if you read the service literature there, so what you got, it's a pressure sensor, and the pressure sensor is going to have 3 wires on it. You're going to have a 5-volt reference, you're going to have a signal return, which is a ground, and then your signal line going back to your PCM. So it's really simple. What you can do is I'll do it. I'll take the 5-volt reference and short it to the ground, and then what it'll do is it'll pull down the 5-volt reference signal from the PCM, and you'll get all kinds of codes. And you'll see that right here on this troubleshooting So first thing they ask you, you know, if it has all these codes. Well, see, that would be, these all share that 5-volt reference signal right here, which we didn't have. All we had was a P1402 and a 1408. So, what you do is you visually inspect the wires. Those look fine. And then you go through all this, you know, stand on your head, spin a few circles, and you look at the crankcase pressure data. It looks fine. Well, actually, it doesn't look fine. It says 930 psi. And then you go over here and you look at what you do. This 2C electrical check circuit response crankcase pressure sensor. F806 is the connector. So key on, engine off. No, it says key the ignition off. Just gonna crank it. Okay. I just turn the key on, engine off, and then connect the jumper wire between the pressure sensor, power supply pin, and the signal line. And what it's going to do there, it's going to take the 1402, and it should make it inactive, and it'll make the 1401 active. And that's exactly what it did. So if you read the troubleshooting tree here, so was the 1401 active and 1402 inactive? Yes, replace the crankcase pressure sensor. And no problem in the engine harness. So that's what it did. It went the 1401 active and the 1402 went inactive. So it's nothing we did. He's got a bad, unless, you know, I disturbed that little plastic piece of shit sensor unplugging it. You never know. And of course they don't have one. It's in Medford. So anyways, another day, one more day. Good grief. All right, well, I'm gonna charge the AC on it, and then I will be calling you back. Well, me and my best friend here, we're gonna go take her for a little spin. So, crankcase pressure sensor is bad. My dealer up here did not have one, and there's such a big push for this truck. The owner, he's gonna pick one up in Windsor. California. They got one and bring it up with him. I already got this one unbolted, and it's just hanging off the wires basically. So all I got to do is bolt it back on and plug it in, put the little hose on the bottom and clear the codes and send him on his way. So, what do you think, kid? Probably wanting over here, huh? You can stay there if you want, babe. Are you nervous? Hang on, let me get her. Remember, baby. You can ride in my lap, I don't care. I don't know where to put this darn camera. We'll have to probably video once we get going down the road here. There's just nowhere to put it. You don't know what to make of this. It's like, what the fresh hell is going on here? This thing bouncing around all over the place. Well, so far so good. Air conditioner's working good. He's not flashing anything on the dash. Of course, the check engine light's on because of our crankcase pressure sensor. Ugh. Can't believe this thing's had an 18 speed in it. This little 13-liter engine. Maybe they need those 18 speeds to split them to give it enough power to pull a hill with a heavy load. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back with you guys when we get back to the shop and we'll look for leaks. Well, me and Josie made it back. God, Josie, that air dryer purge is just gonna scare you, babe. Air conditioner works really good. Those need some grease on them. Cool, it's nice and cool. Looking good, looking good. I don't see a drip anywhere on it. That is awesome. Well, guys, we'll change this crankcase pressure sensor when Steven gets here tomorrow, and we'll have her done. Thanks for watching.